Across town in Las Vegas this week is a huge convention featuring large construction and agricultural equipment. But those of us interested in photography are here at the MGM Convention Center for WPPI, Wedding and Portrait Photographers International Conference and Expo. It's a beautiful day in Las Vegas, perfect for photographers. And we're going to go inside and look at the expo portion of WPPI 2014.
Now another way to create big light is to simply group flashes together. And so you now, instead of one small little light source, you can get a larger light source like this. And if you look at this, it looks like the size, almost the size of an umbrella.
This is the Sony exhibit.
There's the camera.
A speaker.
Okay. And so
lots
now
of
you're creating very big light and very powerful light.
Lots of cameras, including the one that I am using to take this video. If you've ever wanted to know what the insides of a camera look like, here we have a demonstration at the Sony exhibit. Here's the front part and lots of slices. This is a show open to the public, and you can see that the public is here. Photographers love to have lots of choices and know everything about their cameras, so this is a very popular show. Adorama says it is more than a camera store and will trade and take in used cameras and sell used cameras as well as new. So here is their setup at WPPI. When I take videos, I have to trust that my camera will do the right thing by me. I don't have all this fancy equipment, but for those who are taking portraits, making up wedding books, etc., all of this is necessary. This is glow by flash point. Here we have unique photo, and I love the bag. It says, "I'm a unique customer." And of course they have this advertising material that gives listing of everything they offer. This is Canson Infinity Digital Fine Art Paper Manufacturer. Those of us who print on whatever's on sale at Office Depot don't know about this stuff, but look at these beautiful pictures. How do you get great pictures? You use a professional photographer. You've seen photographers with those huge long lenses. They may have been purchased here at Tamron. They have a variety of lenses here. Wow. How much retail would one of these enormous lenses be? What's the ballpark?
That one right there is $1,069.
Okay.
The last one was and so sorry. Oh shit.
Caught on camera.
Okay, I didn't say that. This was the first cover that we had on Nikon World, which was extremely exciting for us.
It's so hard to like speak to the right audiences. So this year we split them onto two separate URLs. So now we have Harbor Point Weddings and Harbor Point Commercial.
You see a handsome image, it should be always with the nice color, skin tone,
This is Sigma Shooting Studio, and photographers can take pictures of the model, lovely model. First she held up a board that identified who was taking the picture, and I guess they're getting a little advice along the way. This is the Tiffin exhibit, and I actually own a Tiffin light to light me when I do Vegas dye presentations. And here a young man is getting a real detailed explanation of what looks like a handheld spotlight, or one that you can place anywhere. So how to carry all this camera equipment around? Think Tank Photo has lots of options, and there are lots of folks looking at the options. This is the last day of the show, so maybe they think they can get a bargain price. I don't know. But there are lots of sizes, from tiny to enormous. Shirtless gentleman is attracting attention.
This is all daylight balanced. You use ice lights. These lights hit with each other.
This is Westcott. So they're demonstrating what happens with the various lighting.
Hard edge over there. Bring it down a little bit. Awesome. Yeah. Alright, and this is going to be a little bit softer light. That's it. It blends in seamlessly.
He takes the picture and he shows it off also.
Really cool about this.
My goodness, the Tiffin Lighting folks have a couple of Emmy Awards for outstanding engineering having to do with lighting. From a family of photographers, and I did know the Hasselblad name. This was the premium name in photography, but I hadn't seen the name lately. However, it's here at the show, and if you can see a little camera like this, Hasselblad is a Swedish company. This particular camera, they said retail would be $27,000. So I'm assuming it is still a high-end camera. This is a professional cleaning product called a Lens N. Frankly, I didn't know they existed, and I probably should buy one.
It rolls up this big. So when I shoot with it, I just take it, roll it up, stick it in my regular camera bag, and then take it in its case. Stick it in the regular camera bag, stick the ring on the back of the bag. I guess
to take with the light.
The problem with most beauty dishes is you need a drum case to move them. Right? This one, you literally, I throw it in the suitcase and, you know, wander up the way. So the longest part of it is this. That's it. It's a mirror, and it rolls up. This one happens to be my own person.
I guess we're getting ready.
If it doesn't look like a new
beautiful hair, beautiful girl. This is Vision Art, and these are all memory books with photos, most likely photos of weddings. This display says capture video from a different perspective by using the Phantom 2 and the Vixia Mini X together to create unique videos for your wedding clients. So we can photograph you from the front, the side, underneath. I have seen some photographers lying on the ground shooting up, and you can also shoot from overhead. Triple Scoop Music, sound as good as you look, is the amazing licensing service loved by the world's top creative professionals. Most conventions have exhibitors that feature show specials. Here you get unlimited editing, 2 months free. Well, we'll have to remember this: KEH Camera, Buy, Sell, Trade, Repair. I stopped here. This is the Pass exhibit because this young man was explaining to me that I could, as an individual, actually this is a software that is free if it isn't used very much. Or say if you were a wedding photographer and you wanted to upload all the photos from a particular wedding, you would do that and then notify everyone who counted to go to this website, and they could look at the pictures, they could click on the pictures. Can they order?
Yep, order prints.
Order prints, etc.
Download, share to Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, anything.
Okay, and so the wedding photographer would pay these folks, the Pass folks, $29 per event. Well worth it. So this is the new way of sharing wedding photos, or any kind of photos where you have a lot of them and you want folks to see them. So this is just simply called Pass.
Oh, this is where I live. Great.
Another slogan I like, Shoot Q. It says, shoot more, work less. My goodness, I didn't know this service was available to borrow lenses. This is called Simplifying Location Photography. And this gentleman is shooting another lovely young lady. This seems to be her face. More pictures. And it shows how you can do this easily. There used to be a tremendous crowd here. Apparently they were giving away all kinds of things, including an iPad, etc. This is Photoshop Cafe, the ultimate in Photoshop training. Not long ago I was sent a photo magazine online, and there was an article about classy pictures of seniors, and I thought, oh, those are older folks. No, we were talking about seniors, as in the class of 2015. Get ready for them, says the sign. It's called Oh Baby, and these are all kinds of items that a baby, a young one, could wear while having his or her picture taken. And you can see some examples here. The little animals, bows, barrettes, and here's a baby in a bucket. And these are actually floors. It's called Candy Drops, $59, two for $100. Special floors that you can put under the folks to be photographed. And here are some examples on the floor. Well, the sign says it, photo booths at $1,100. And this is a photo booth. Creative photo kiosk. I guess the pros don't use the same printers we use at home. And here is ISI imaging spectrum. And here are a bunch of printers that I don't recognize, so these must be for the pros. This is Pixel Cinematograph Pro. It is somewhat a combination between a video and still picture. And you buy the tool, the software, for I think around $200. And you upload it. And you can see here that then you send the picture as a small video. Nothing's moving. Oh, here we go. The grass beneath her is moving. Well, it's kind of interesting. And he said you could put it on a video screen, say for a convention, and watch the lady's eye blink all day long. Or the shine on her hair change all day long. Well, this is something I had never seen before, and the gentleman here said it's new, and this is the only program like it. You can see the water coming to the shore. So somehow they take the video, make part of it still and part of it move. And you get to do the editing, so I'm told. You have lots of accessories with your camera. You may need a custom bracket. And here we go. Cameras and lights, more lights, etc. Custom brackets, innovative camera mount accessories. Well, I think we know what this is, wall clings, and these may be pictures that, aha. Okay, and you can move it around, and so it's the paper you print it on, right?
It's a polyester cloth material.
Polyester cloth.
And the reason we use polyester, I needed a good surface to print on.
Mm-hmm.
But also I needed something that didn't stretch.
Aha, aha. That didn't stretch. Okay. Who needs a frame? The gentleman further said this is a great thing to take to some place where you're not supposed to put nails in the wall, or, well, put nails in the wall. So it could be in an assisted living situation, a dorm, etc. And one more idea that I wasn't aware of is mounting pictures on bamboo panels. If we could invest in bamboo these days, I think we'd make a fortune. Yeah, their bamboo is everywhere. Well, we're in Vegas, and why not have a spinning wheel with lots of prizes? Let's see what we get here. A 14-page 8x8 photo book. What's more impressive than the names of these cities? New York, Paris, Milan. This is Maxi Photo, and here they have lots of frames, it looks like. Many, 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 many. This is Acme Camera Company, but actually they have on display here, which is stopping traffic, a number of designer camera bags, and they're quite lovely, and I picked them up, and surprisingly, they were not heavy. And that's one of the things those of us who tote cameras are very interested in, a lightweight camera bag. I was curious about this title, Flash Mob Cartel, exclusive deals and flash sales. Well, it's kind of, I'm told by this young lady, Groupon for photographers, and you will get every week, I think it is, an email with a deal for a photographer for 40% or more off. As I've been walking through the hallways, I have been stopped by folks wanting to sell me energy bracelets, massages, cell phone chargers, cell phone cases. So most of what is here is photography, but not everything. If you want to put a picture on acrylic, that can be done. And here's another bride view. Wow, that must have taken some, I don't know, running or wind fans or something. The pictures here are fabulous, and it's really nice to look at all of them. And here, if you can't take your own beautiful photographs, you can buy somebody else's. This is OG Pro Prints, and I guess they're trying to recruit photographers to let them sell their pictures. And a publisher, Amherst Media, publisher of photography books. Las Vegas is a city known for glitter, and here what we have are pictures that have applied glitter, kind of three-dimensional. The glitter company is JTL Corporation. So people send you the pictures and you apply?
Correct.
What would it cost on a picture like that?
One that size is about $450.
It's a very special picture, a very special application of jewels, $450. I think this is PPA 24/7 online education, $15,000 in equipment insurance included with membership. And of course their slogan is great, your success is our business. I'm looking at the sign that says FIN-AO. I know FIN sometimes means the end, which is pretty appropriate because I'm about to leave this show. WPPI is always interesting, particularly to this photographer, videographer. I always see something new. I see that I could become far more proficient than I am. And I love seeing everybody's interest. These are all folks who attend this show who love being here. Farewell.